We want our equity back. I want my equity back.
Nigel.cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Hello, Chakabatis, welcome. Thank you for joining me, Nigel.cecil, and what is really a slogan as the headline topic for this video: sack the pack. I was even sent out to make sure we got some of these to emphasise the point of sacking the pack. Sack the pack. How does that come about? Well, regular viewers will know that I always endeavour to use your comments, views, observations and questions as a basis for the subject matter of these videos, trying to reflect what you are saying to moi. And thank you for getting in touch. Well, Chris and Karen with a K, who we understand are younger members of Equity, the trade union for professional actors, variety entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom. Well, Karen with a K and Chris have been in touch and said, Nigel, previously you and Hilary presented videos on our behalf which have been concerned with about environmentally friendly issues. But have you considered we should be saying sack the pack? And we said, well, what do you mean by that? And they pointed out the slogan that said, well, you can't see the wood for the trees, which means, of course, well, you're so concerned about the detail that you actually lose oversight about what the main thrust of any campaign is about, or any law for that matter. Well, has it now not so happened that all these campaigns like Just Stop Oil, Trash Hero, Save the Planet are all in fact looking at the overarching topic that the wood has actually, well, it's gone. You can't see the trees for the forest because everyone's concentrating on the forest and not realising that at the grassroots things are being ignored, which prompts me to include, on behalf of you, my viewers, grassroots. It said that Equity currently ignores their grassroots members and in fact has an agenda from the top downwards. Now, is that kind of happening with the best intentions with some of the global environmentally friendly campaigns? Because when you look at things, Karen and Chris, Karen with a K, are saying, Nigel, think of the grassroots. We've come up with the idea, sack the pack, because they went into their local Morrison's and they said, we bought these, 2 in a pack, $3.95, and when you opened them, well, there were these glass jars enclosed and a tin foil cap, and when you opened them, well, what was inside, which we bought to eat, that was the only objective, buying something to eat. Well, it probably cost only about 20p to produce. And we're now being charged $3.95. Who's making all that profit? And when you think about the transport costs, we've got cardboard, we've got glass, we've got metal, we've got the stuff inside. How about recycling? And they mentioned, well, we've got tons of these. What do we do with them? It seems a total waste just to throw them away. But why were they used in the first place? So they're saying, shouldn't we really have a grassroots campaign to sack the pack? How are we being lulled into the fact, well, because it's convenient, it doesn't matter, not realising we're paying a fortune just for convenience. Do we really want it? And then they said they liked Activa yogurts. But when you look, these, £1.50. And again, all that's inside is a bit of yoghurt. Now, nice tasting stuff. They give you the cereal to add, as though you can't have your own pack, a metal top, and even a spoon, biodegradable. Well, of course, if you're at the office and you want a quick snack, you say, well, that's convenient. But £1.50 to serve you food that the contents are probably only worth, 20p. And of course, if this is going on all over the world, it's a bit like having a campaign about plastic. Well, of course, all the manufacturers, are they really scamming us, the consumer at the grassroots, to say, well, it's so convenient, we'll have all these things that are never really going to be recycled. They'll pretend to. In fact, if you look on YouTube, you'll find others making suggestions about what you can use these for. But they're never ending. They keep coming at $3.95 for 2. So Chris and Karen with a K have said, Nigel, may we not start a campaign? Sack the pack. Because I remember our local greengrocers, yes, we had an actual greengrocers, where you turned it with one bag for everything. A lump in the spuds, lump in the carrots, lump in the Brussels sprouts, the oranges, everything. Just dump them in, and there was no recycling of bags. Why? You only had one bag, and there was no plastic. Sack the pack. So that's the suggestion from 2 of my younger viewers. Sack the pack. What do you think? Shall we sack the pack, Hillary? Please let me know. Are you going to sack the pack? Sack the pack, but waste not, want not. And remember, as I'm enjoying this, we want our equity back. I want my equity back. And sack the pack.